Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today we will make this blouse. It is one piece, crochet top to bottom. We will add a neckline with single crochet. And we will use front post and double crochet. This blouse is a medium size. In the video I will show you how we can make increases to the shoulder and décolleté area to make a larger size. You can also add chains under your arm for a better fit. This blouse is 15.5 inches wide. You can add 4 to 5 inches with the increases. And you can add as many rounds as you like to make it longer. I'm using It's a Wrap Rainbow from Red Heart and a 4.5mm hook. Start by making a chain of 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make 120 chains. Now I will go carefully back to the beginning of my chain to make sure it's not twisted. Make a slip stitch into the first chain, and I'm going through the back loop and that little back bump, so I have altogether 3 pieces of yarn, and I pull my yarn through and make the slip stitch and start round 1. Now we will make single crochet into every stitch, so 120, chain 1, and into the same stitch I have 2 pieces of yarn again here, make the single crochet, make single crochet into every stitch. So at the end of this round you will have 120 single crochet. I've made 120 single crochet and I finish round 1 with a slip stitch into the first single crochet and start round 2. Chain 3, that's our first double crochet. Then make a double into the same stitch into the same single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 2 more doubles into the same stitch. 1 and 2. Then skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th stitch, the 5th single crochet, repeat 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles, 1, the second double into the same stitch, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more doubles into the same stitch. Then skip 4 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the 5th stitch, repeat 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the same stitch. At the end of round 2 I made 24 of these little shells. Finish the round, make a slip stitch into the chain space of 3 and start round 3. We will repeat 8 stitches into every shell now. Make a chain of 3 to replace the first double crochet, then make a second double crochet to the chain space, so that's stitch 1 and 2. The third stitch is a double treble, a front post double treble, yarn over once, 2, 3 times, skip over the first double, go into the second double from the front to the back, from the back to the front, go around that double, pull the yarn through, then pull through 2 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, that's the third stitch. Stitch 4, 5 and 6 are chains. Then move your front post out of the way a little bit so you can see the 2 doubles in the back. Make 2 doubles, the first one and the first double crochet. And the second one where our front post is, so the 2 doubles in the previous round, make 2 doubles into those. Then move to the next shell and make the 8 stitches. 2 doubles into the chain space, so that's 1 and 2. Stitch 3 is the front post double treble, yarn over 3 times from the front to the back, from the back to the front, go around the second double crochet, pull through, then pull through 2, through 2, through 2, and through 2. 4, 5, and 6 are chains. Then move it a little bit out of the way so you can see the back and make 2 double crochets in the previous 2 doubles. So that's stitch 7, it's a double, and stitch 8 is where the front post is, the same double. Go to the next shell and repeat the 8 stitches. Double, 1, double, 2, front post double treble, 1, 2, 3 yarn overs into the second double. Pull through 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6 are chains. 7, the double into the first double. 8, the double into the second double. And repeat that pattern all the way around. 8 stitches, 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble around the second double, 3 chains, and 2 doubles into the previous 2 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Finish round 3, skip the chain and the double crochet and make a slip stitch around the front post double treble and start round 4. In round 4 we will make 9 stitches, chain 3 to replace the front post double. Then the second and third stitch are 2 doubles in the chain space, 1 and 2. Then we will repeat the front post double treble into the left double into the second double and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, that's stitches 5, 6, and 7, and then we repeat our 2 doubles. That's stitch 8 and stitch 9 as the second double. Then skip the next 2 doubles and make a front post double crochet. That's our first stitch, and then we will repeat the 8th stitch. We already know 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble around the second double, 3 chains, and 2 doubles in the previous 2 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In round 5 we will make 9 stitches again. When we are not increasing, we always skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, make the slip stitch into the front post and start round 5. And now we will repeat the 9 stitches, chain 3 to replace the front post double, then our 2 doubles, stitch 2 and 3 into the chain space, then the front post double treble around the second double, 3 chains, stitch 5, 6, and 7, and then stitch 8 and 9 are the 2 double crochets. Then skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and start again the 9 stitches with the front post double, 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. In round 6 we will increase from 9 to 10 stitches. When we increase, we skip 2 stitches. We skip the chain and the double into the 3rd stitch, make a slip stitch, and start round 6. Now we make 10 stitches, chain 3 to replace the double, and now make your 9 stitches again. The front post double, the 2 doubles into the chain, the front post double treble, 3 chains, and 2 double crochet. Start the next 10 stitches, skip 2, into the 3rd stitch the double, make your first the double, the second is the front post double into the front post, 3 and 4 doubles into the chain space, 5, front post double treble around the second double, 6, 7, 8 chains, 9 double into the double, 10 double into the double. We will repeat round 6 2 more times. Skip the chain of 3, the front post, the first double, and make a slip stitch into the second double. We don't increase, so we skip 3 and start round 7. Make a chain of 3 to replace the first double and then make your 9 stitches. The 9 stitches are the front post double around the front post, 2 doubles into the chain space, the front post double treble around the second double, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the previous 2 doubles. Then skip 3 stitches, the double, the front post, the double, and make a double crochet into the second double we made into the chain space and start your 9 stitches again. The front post double, the 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble, 3 chains and 2 doubles, and also repeat the same exact pattern in round 8. I just want to show you in the beginning of round 8, this is our chain we have to skip. It's laying flat, so it's kind of a little tricky to see. Skip the chain, the front post and the double, and then start round 8 again. Slip stitch, chain 3, and then start your 9 stitches again with the front post double. We will increase in round 9, so we only skip 2 stitches, the chain and the front post. Make a slip stitch into the double and start round 9. Chain 3 for the first double. The second stitch is a double next to it into the next double crochet. Then start your 9 stitches again. And the 9 stitches are the front post double, the 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble, 3 chains and 2 doubles. Now we will start 11 stitches again. Skip 2 stitches, the double in the front post, and start the 11 stitches into the third stitch with a double crochet. Then another double crochet, and then start your 9 stitches with a front post double crochet. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches. We will make the same stitches in round 10 that we did in round 9, so we will not increase. We skip 3 stitches, the chain, the double and the front post. Make a slip stitch into the double next to the front post and start round 10. Chain 3 and now make 10 more stitches to get our 11 stitches. The chain was our first stitch, the second stitch is a double, and then repeat the 9 stitches, the front post double, the 2 doubles into the chain space, the front post double treble, the 3 chains and the 2 doubles, so we have 9 stitches plus 2, 11 stitches. Then skip 3 stitches, the double and the front post, and start the 11 stitches again. We will repeat round 10 2 more times, so round 11 and 12 will be the same as round 10. Skip the first 3 stitches, the chain, the double and the front post. Then start your 11 stitches here. Of course, in the beginning you need to chain 3. Then when you made the 11 stitches, skip 1, 2, 3 stitches again, the double and the front post, and then start your 11 stitches with the double crochet. After round 12, you can decide to make one more increase. My blouse measures about 20.5 inches from shoulder to shoulder, so if you decide to make one more increase, you will add about 4 to 5 more inches to your shoulder width. If you're happy with your shoulder width, you don't have to increase anymore, or you can increase one more time. Either way, we start the same way in round 13. We're skipping 2 stitches, the chain and the double crochet, and now our third stitch is the front post. Make a front post slip stitch from the front to the back, from the back to the front, go around the front post and make a slip stitch and chain 3. Make 2 double crochet into the next 2 doubles, 1 and 2. Everything is staying the same. Then the front post double around the front post, the 2 doubles into the chain space, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, yarn over the front post double, treble into the second double, and here's our only change. If you want to increase to 12 stitches, make 3 chains. If you want to stay where you are at 11 stitches, and that's me, I'm happy with my shoulder width, make only 2 chains. So the only difference is 3 chains for an increase, 2 chains if you want to stay at 11 stitches, and then continue, make 2 doubles into the previous doubles, just like we always do. Then skip 2 stitches again, 1, 2, and then start your stitches the same way we did in round 12. If you made an increase, you have 12 stitches. The front post, 2 doubles, front post, 2 doubles, front post double treble, 3 chains and 2 doubles. If you didn't make an increase, you have 11 stitches. Front post, 2 doubles, front post, 2 doubles, front post double treble, and only 2 chains, and then the 2 doubles. Now we will repeat the same sequence over and over. First skip 3 because we're not increasing anymore. Skip the chain and the 2 doubles and make a slip stitch into the front post. Start round 14. So if you made 12 stitches in the previous round, we'll make 12 stitches now. If you made 11 stitches in the previous round, make 11 stitches. Chain 3 to replace the front post, double crochet, then make 2 doubles. The front post, double crochet around the front post, the 2 doubles into the chain space, the front post double treble. If you have 11 stitches, make 2 chains. If you decided to increase to 12 stitches, make 3 chains and the 2 doubles. Now skip 3 stitches, the front post and the 2 doubles, and start your sequence again of either 11 stitches or 12 stitches. Now you can add rounds for your shoulder and your décolleté. I added 3 more rounds and now I'm at the end of round 17. Try your blouse on and add as many rounds as you need to have a comfortable fit under your arm. I have about 2 inches of space between the end of the blouse right now, right here, and then under my arm. But if you need more space, just add more rounds. Now we will add 4 markers and start our sleeves. We made 24 of these sections. Here's the end of my round. Place the first marker where we always start our new rounds. Skip 3 stitches. Into the 4th stitch, place the marker into the front post double. We place all our markers into the 4th stitch, the front post double. Then skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the sections. Into the 7th, place the marker in the 4th stitch. On the arm, skip 1, 2, 3, 4 sections and place the marker into the 5th section into the 4th stitch. Then on the back we skip 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the 7th section, put the marker also into the 4th stitch, and on the other arm we skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's our marker again. So on the front and back we skip 6 sections, and on the arms we skip 4 sections, and our markers are always going into the front post double crochet, the 4th stitch. Start the new round with a front post slip stitch and chain 3, and then start your stitches that you made in the previous round, either 11 or 12. Make those sequences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Here's my first marker. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my sequences. Into the second marker, into the front post, I'm also making a front post double crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is your underarm space. If you want to add 2 or 3 more chains to make it bigger, that's fine. Then we go skip to our next marker. You should skip 4 of these sections. Go to your next marker. Start your sequences again. The front post double crochet and your stitches. So 11 or either 12 of your stitches. And then make 7 of these sequences again until you get to the next marker. I also repeated my sequences 7 times on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here's my third marker. Make the front post double around it and then repeat the sleeve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains, or however many you made on the other side. Make the same amount and then skip to the next marker, and that's the beginning or the end of our round. And we skip 3 stitches as we always do and make a front post slip stitch around the 4th stitch and start the new round with 3 chains. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sequences again until you get to the second marker. I repeated my sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I finished with the 2 doubles. Now I skip over the front post and make 7 double crochet into the chain space. If your sequence was 12 stitches, make 3 chains. If your sequence was 11 stitches like mine, make only 2 chains and then make 2 more doubles around the chain. And then make 7 more sequences. Start your first one, skip 3, and then make a front post double. And now make your 11 or 12 stitches. Make the sequence 7 times until you get to the next stitch marker. I finished my 7 sequences. I made the 2 doubles and I repeated. I made 7 doubles into the chain space, and for me 2 chains and the 2 doubles into the chain space, and now I finish my round. Skip 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and make your slip stitch, chain 3 to start the new round, and now make 7 sequences again. I finished my 7 sequences. I'm at my first sleeve. Skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and around the 4th one make the front post double crochet and then 2 doubles into the next 2 doubles. This is the same sequence that we always make. Then around the next double, the front post double into the chain space, 2 doubles, 1 and 2. Then the front post double treble around the second double. If you've made 2 chains, make 2 chains now. If you've made 3 chains, make 3. I make 2 chains. And then the 2 doubles into the previous 2 doubles. 1 and 2. Then skip 3 stitches and start again the 7 sequences with the front post double crochet. I'm at the second sleeve. I skipped 3 stitches again, made the front post doubles, 2 doubles, front post double, 2 doubles in the chain space, the front post double treble, my chains, and the 2 doubles. Now you can make this blouse as long as you want. Skip 3 stitches again and start with a slip stitch and 3 chains to start your sequences. And now you can go around and around and repeat that pattern. I want to make single crochet around my neckline, and you can start anywhere. Go into one loop and pull your yarn through. Make a chain and into the same stitch make a single crochet. And then make a single crochet into all the stitches. Now our blouse is finished. I hope you had fun making it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.